Hi guys, welcome to the Geek Lounge. I'm joined by another very special guest. Another first week? Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I'm the same special guest.
Yeah, but people might be watching this video and not watching the other one.
No. Well, then they should. They should go back and subscribe to all your videos from beforehand.
They should. I haven't even introduced you yet. Fellow YouTuber and best friend StephenDHenderson. His YouTube channel is in the description below. I've been talking quite a bit today, but I've started to lose my voice and started to talk a little bit. Okay,
thank God for that.
Wet my lips at it.
Let's do that.
What we're going to do is we're actually going to do a quiz. Now, we've done a quiz on your channel, didn't we?
My channel, I believe we did.
We did the best friends quiz. Aww, friends. And we're going to stick with the theme of geek and be nerdy on my channel. So we're going to do a quiz on being a geek or a nerd. And this is definitely one of those geek tags sort of things. So you can definitely go look at maybe other people's as well. But of course, stick with this video first and then, like, subscribe, and then have a look at other people's.
Wizard, because I don't know what those other two are referring to.
Like a warrior, like a thief is like a...
I know generically what they are.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you're looking for.
I'd still rather be a wizard.
I still go wizard because wizard I think about Gandalf. Gandalf the Great.
Well, I was thinking about Harry Potter, but
no, okay.
If you're a wizard you could both warrior and thief.
Yeah.
Using your wizardry.
Next question. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh boy, I know mine. Do you know yours?
What was it?
I'll say what mine is. Mine is very, very geeky actually. Mine is probably the most geekiest thing you could ever think about. Mine was maths. I always had a great maths teacher and they always made it fun, so yes.
It would depend what year we were talking about, because I did enjoy maths in the last year.
Because I was in his class. It was like the only year. In fact, we were in second year. We were in second year.
Was
not first year. Second year.
Was first year?
First year, sorry. We were in first year. For
about
half the year.
Yeah.
Only for about half a year. I never got called up to the big class until half a year.
I did.
So, but I don't even know if we didn't sit next to each other that.
Do you know what? I did like philosophy.
Philosophy was good. Yeah, that was really, really good. You couldn't get a wrong answer in philosophy.
This is true.
It was just.
Although that was also true of English, but yet I often got the wrong answer.
Yeah. I think all based on teacher. I think because we had such a good teacher for philosophy, and we didn't have so much for English, it caused a bit of a problem. Fox.
Do you know I do like foxes?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say a fox because it's different.
I'd quite like to be able to fly.
Yeah, I quite like the flying ability.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a question. Oh yeah, sorry, what was yours?
Something that can fly.
Something that can fly.
A generic thing. More a bird than an insect, it must be said.
Not like a bee or a wasp or a...
No.
No.
I'd probably go more for an owl.
Okay.
Because they're badass birds.
Okay. I'm going to add a question in here that's not actually on our list, so there's a flag. I didn't get it. Murder.
So, it's between flight and invisibility.
Oh, yeah, totally.
That's the only two you really want to go for.
Yeah, mine has to be invisibility because I need a little bit of mischief.
See, I always thought I wanted to be invisible.
Okay.
But that was maybe more because nobody liked me in high school.
So you're going to go with flight? I'm Batman.
Do you know Batman is probably mine?
I have to be my Batman.
Probably mine.
Who was your favourite Batman?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale is a really, really good one, especially since he had the Heath Ledger's Joker. Who is my favourite Joker?
I think that's more it actually. I think it's more because of the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he was my favourite Batman.
I actually must admit, my favourite Batman is Ben Affleck. Very, very more in line with the comics, I would say, than any of the other Batmans. So yeah, I'm going to have to go with Ben Affleck, just based on that one.
While we're on the subject of Batman, the George Clooney one.
Yes. I
don't think that's a bad film.
Next question. What? You enjoyed the bat nipples, did you?
Well, I wasn't concentrating on that.
I have a problem with the bat nipples. They weren't on the woman.
Yeah, you can edit that out. Marvel.
I have to go with Marvel based on the movies.
Based on the movies, definitely Marvel.
We're not big comic book fans, must admit. I read a couple of comics.
I love Stanley.
I actually have a comic down there, which is a Batman comic. My favourite comic of the time is right here, is The Killing Joke, which...
Oh, I think that's quite good, actually.
Yeah, fantastic, very, very good. Don't read it right now, we're in the middle of a video. Great ending.
I think they're making a film of that. Like
an animated film, yes. So, but based on the movies, the Marvel universe.
I don't.
You walk. You walk quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you walk. Mostly. I walk as well, in shape. I joined the gym and went once. So that says a lot about me.
You are the stereotype.
I managed to get out of the gym though. Ugh. That was the strongest moment I've ever felt in my life. Did you feel that?
Yeah. What's the other arm like?
Yeah, it's okay. YouTuber.
Really?
I would love to be a YouTuber, yeah. I think it'd be fantastic. Another career choice I'd love to do is, I think it's yours as well, as a graphic designer. I think that would be. Or actually, something in the video games industry, actually. I love being part of the video games industry.
See, I'd love to be a graphic designer, but I'm not 100% sure I'm that brilliant at it.
Aww.
Grand Theft Auto.
Is that because it's which one?
I don't particularly have a favourite one. It was the first video game I ever played, and there's not many people can say that because my cousins were babysitting me one day. It was like a funeral or something that my parents were away at. And my cousins.
What age were they?
Oh, they were like getting into their 20s.
Okay.
You know, they're still living at home, so like.
So which Grand Theft Auto did they make you play?
I think it was 2. They said.
Oh, yeah.
They put me into their room and said, like, there's the PlayStation. Come down in an hour or something. I got quite good at it in that couple of hours that I was playing.
Good.
Then I got Grand Theft Auto 1, and it's like moving cars around on a map. I'm like, what the hell is this?
And then Grand Theft Auto 3 introduced the very first 3D graphics.
What would your favourite game be?
That's a hard one. Of all time, very, very hard. I'm going to go with PlayStation 2 era. I'm going to go with...
You have to split it easy.
I have to split it. There's no other way. It's going to be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Definitely. Great game. The PlayStation 3, again, is split between 2. It's either... The Uncharted series is so good. So that's definitely up there. There's also Red Dead Redemption, also made by Rockstar.
Was that the farm one?
Which was not the farm one, it was the western one. Or The Last of Us. Fantastic game. On PlayStation 4, there aren't too many, obviously, games that I've played on the PS4. I really enjoyed The Order 1886. Controversial, I know. But I'm in the middle of playing Uncharted 4, and I guarantee that's most likely going to be my favourite game. Of course, Batman Arkham Knight was also really good, but Uncharted 4, amazing. I think my nerdiest things actually is my statues that I have.
You think?
Yeah, I've got like a statue of all the Assassin's Creeds. I've got a statue of Uncharted 4, and I've also got the Splinter Cell statue as well.
So your dolls.
So, whoa. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. What's the nerdiest thing about yourself? Probably Doctor Who, or your obsession with David Tennant.
Probably my autograph collection.
Oh! Tell us about your autograph. Who's your favourite autograph that you've got? Can I just say...
You already answered it.
My favourite for yours, actually, is Andrew Scott.
Yeah.
That's my favourite.
I was surprised when I got that one back myself.
Yeah, I like that one. What was your favourite? David Tennant?
It's probably the one that was like, wow, I can't...
Do you have David Tennant?
I do, yeah.
Hey.
PlayStation.
I
don't even play games, and I know that PlayStation is the best one.
But I must admit, if one console was only alive right now, or the rest of the companies were, just completely didn't want to be in the console games industry, I don't think PlayStation, Xbox, or Wii would be as good as what it actually is, because competition is.
Do you think the three of them together?
Oh yeah, that wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
What about Clan Thingers called Gerrit van Drobet Anticilio Go Go Go? Oh, I don't know. As a child.
Lara Croft, those triangular tits were amazing. Whoa.
I think the new games are a bit too try-hard. I like an old game.
The kids these days don't appreciate what graphics they have now, I don't think. I mean, no.
Or it was still
my first PC was massive.
It was still an old thing.
So to answer the question,
I could be talking crap.
Old school bit games or modern 3D graphics?
The old ones.
I like the modern 3D graphics. I like the way that it's evolved. I think if you stick in the old times, then you're kind of...
I play more kind of old style games though.
Yeah.
That was. I can do some impressions.
Do an impression for Steve.
But I'm supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
The one I can think of, well, you think, the one I can think of is Heavy Rain, the PlayStation 3 game, had so many different endings, had about 6 or 7, and I got them all and I platinumed the game.
You watched all of the different endings. That means you played it 6 different times all the way through.
At least.
I think, well, you were there with me. The 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, that's such a big thing. We can always say
we all did that.
Not only were we there to see it, we were in the cinema to see it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
In 3D.
Yeah, so we managed to get tickets.
Yeah.
Very few tickets to go see that. And of course, people lined up and dressed up and stuff like that. That was pretty awesome.
I wore a t-shirt. That was how much effort I put in.
I think that's us, isn't it? Anything else to talk about?
I don't know.
No? Okay. Guys, that's us for another episode. We are finally getting through. We've actually been filming all day. Can you see the bags under my eyes? Very, very tired.
Get used to this t-shirt. You'll be seeing it a lot on both our channels.
I've had to put up with him all day. Crazy.
Not all day.
Pretty much all day. And we'll lie down. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Of course, subscribe to Stephen's channel as well, Stephen T. Henderson, and subscribe to my own for much more videos. What's happening over in your channel?
There's just a few things planned. We've made some videos today that will be going up now.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of regular things that go up, my David Tennant videos that you're very dismissive about. But then I do like to throw just random stuff up there every now and again. Not always the stuff with me in it, like little edits I've made. Thanks.
Guys, I'll see you all very, very soon.
Hey Scott, wait a minute, you know we're officially YouTubers now.
We're YouTubers?
I think so.
Awesome.